discuss here. Going to go over all the games happened on Wednesday night. Quite a few games. Let's get into it. The first game is the Sixers versus Charlotte Hornets. Sixers got the win. They are playing really well this season. 16-6, right? First in the East. Joel Embiid just so strong this season. He's ranked after this game. I still think he's a sell high. He does have some injury risks. Gonna miss a lot of back-to-backs. He's ranked 6 in 9 category leagues, averaging 28.6. I think he can do that. It's just a 55% shooting. I don't know if this is gonna sustain. And 1.3 steals is also a little bit too high. 1.3 blocks is a bit low. He can improve on that, but overall still very strong. Over here, just great efficiency again. They did play Charlotte, but even when they played great defensive teams this year, Joel Embiid still went off, right? Going for MVP this season. Good game from him. While Ben Simmons has, shot the ball pretty well, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. A big thing with Ben Simmons this season is that he's still a bad free throw shooter for sure. 64% from but only going to the line 5 times. So while it does hurt your free throw, but not that much, right? 9 assists, 6 rebounds, 1 steal and block is okay. 5 turnovers kind of sucks. While Seth Curry, I think you can really move on from him because the value he's been providing. He's ranked he's ranked 84th right now, and his biggest category is probably his turnover and field goal. Yeah, he's graded. So his best 3 categories is field goal, free throw, and turnover. So that's why how much value is he providing on your team, right? Averaging only 13 points. I was saying earlier that this guy is a massive sell high. The only reason his ranking is so high up there is his efficiency. Once his efficiency falls off, everything falls off. No scoring, only took 3 shots. I mean, I'm okay just dropping him because he really only provides you points and threes. There are quite a few guys on the waiver wire, right? Give you a block here, but doesn't really matter. Tobias Harris, he's gonna average around 20 points. The defensive stats are missing this game. While Danny Green, his minutes has really been up and down. Sometimes he's only getting 23, 24 minutes, but if he plays 30 minutes, you can roster him. Hit 4 threes, 2 steals and 2 blocks, 16 points. Pretty good game from him. While Matisse Thybulle did not bring the defensive stats, but if this man plays 25, keep an eye on him for sure. While on the Charlotte Hornets side, LaMelo Ball got the start again, and their coach mentioned that even when Terry Rozier comes back, there is a possibility LaMelo Ball is going to start. So we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. 22 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, 7 rebounds. Just another really great game from LaMelo. If he gets 35 minutes a night, he's gonna be, I don't even know, maybe top 40 player. Really, really scary. 6 turnover kind of sucks. Hopefully he can play better so he gets more minutes. Devontae Graham still gets 40 minutes, just high minutes. No steals here. 18 points, 7 assists is okay, but efficiency-wise, he's going to be bad. Cody Zeller, 9 and 8, he has put together quite a few nice games. Fell off here. You still roster him. The minutes are there. Either way, he should grab you enough rebounds every single game. Miles Bridges started in place of PJ Washington. Played quite well. Great efficiency. 1 block, 8 rebounds. You can stream him with PJ Washington out. 32 minutes, sure. Gordon Hayward, 22 and 9. Pretty good game from him as well. 9 assists is nice. While Malik Monk, after his explosion last game, getting 27, 28 minutes. But this man is really just, his entire fantasy value is probably going to come from the scoring. He doesn't really give you the steals and blocks, and no assists as well. Let's move on to the next team. The Pacers got destroyed by Milwaukee Bucks. Miles Turner, only got 22 minutes. They did get destroyed, and this man needs some rest. In 22 minutes, only 3 points, but 2 steals and a block. I'll take it. Well, Sabonis took 25 shots. 33 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, but did not bring the defensive stats. Sabonis just so strong this season, and as long as he can stay healthy, this is the only concern. he is ranked. He's ranked right next to Julius Randle. Interestingly, he's ranked 44th, and I don't see a reason he cannot continue. The only problem with him is his free throw. 70% on high volume. Some nights it can really hurt you. Justin Holiday also played quite well. He's on most nights he's getting 30 plus minutes, and he brings the defensive stats, and don't really turn the ball over. So I think he's worth rostering in 12-team leagues, especially in category. He's very very valuable in category leagues. Malcolm Brogdon shooting fell off. The 2 steals is really nice, but in most games he shouldn't be getting the 2 steals, but he'll give you more points and assists. Really struggled from here. This game, Jeremy Lamb only 17 points. You still hold on to him. On most games you'd be okay. McDermott got 30, but it's just one game. It's a blowout. Many different factors here. And TJ McConnell played 27 minutes, give you 12 assists and a steal and a block. He is, I think, really close to a must roster in 12-team leagues. He doesn't really give you anything outside of assists and steals, but I know he's a low scoring, no threes, but just the assists and steals he's bringing, especially in category leagues, is just so valuable, right? He's been averaging over 6 assists. That's just 6.3 assists and 1.7 steals, and good efficiency from the field as a guard. Maybe he's better than Draymond Green, right? Just in terms of the stats he's bringing, more steals than Draymond, more assists than Draymond. Maybe less blocks and rebound, but better efficiency from the field than Draymond. He's been really scary. And the minutes, if he plays 25 minutes, he's really worth rostering. On the Bucks side, another easy win. Giannis did play 30 minutes, surprisingly. Another great line. He's really picked it up lately, Giannis. And from the free throw line, really, shot the ball really, really well from the free throw line. And so far he's ranked 53rd due to his 60% free throw shooting. And his defensive stats have also been up. Chris Middleton had a pretty bad game, only attempted 9 shots, pretty empty line. He'll be better than this. Brook Lopez, it's a blowout, low minutes, give you 1 block. I'm not too worried. Dante DiVincenzo, 1 block, still did not get the steal. If he is not getting the steals, there's no point roster him at all. Jrue Holiday, 27 points, got the 3 steals and a block. Jrue, his defensive stats have been really up this season. We'll see if he can keep it up. While Bobby Portis, he only 17 minutes, 18 and 9. This man, his usage is very high when he's playing, right? Coming off the second unit. And this is a blowout. He only got 17 minutes, so I really wouldn't. Unless they have a back-to-back, I would stream him for some points and rebound and field goal. Otherwise, the minutes just too low, right? But if an injury does occur, he'll be really good. The next game is Dallas versus the Atlanta Hawks. Finally, Dallas able to get a win. Luka Doncic he brought the defensive stats, 2 steals and a block. The rest looks fine, and 10 for 10 from the free throw line. He is really, because he shoots so many free throws, so he's really inconsistent. Some nights he will really just shoot 50%. Some nights he will go 10 for 10. But overall, very strong game from him. Josh Richardson, 2 steals and 2 blocks, 35 minutes. I'm thinking about picking up this guy. He's had this game he didn't shoot the ball well, but he brought the other stats. And they did play the Hawks, right? Who likes to give out a lot of stocks, but the minutes are so high. I will keep an eye on him. I'm okay with you just adding him for now. See what happens. Porzingis 24 points. Sure. Did not block a shot. Maxi Kleber 2 block shots. 32 minutes. This is a pretty good blocks guy. So if you need blocks, you can stream me. Dorian Finney-Smith 13 points. Didn't really do anything. While Tim Hardaway Jr. shot the ball pretty well, but 4 rebounds and nothing else. 5 threes is valuable. And on the Atlanta Hawks side, John Collins played 39 minutes, scored his season high 35 and 12. I still think this man is a sell high. It's just so many guys. DeAndre Hunter, for one, DeAndre Hunter is out, and Gallinari is right around the corner, ramping up his minutes. Played 21 here. And pretty nice game from Gallo, 19 points, 9 for 9 from the free throw line, and I think eventually Gallo is going to eat into John Collins and Clint Capella's minutes. I think so, and this is just one outlier. And this season, Collins, after this explosion, his rankings is he's 42nd, uh, shooting 56%. Sure, he can do that. 80% from the free throw line, yes. Just don't know if he'll average 18 points, and I don't know. And his rebound has been down huge this season, and his block steals are non-existent. So maybe he'll get more stocks. And earlier this season, him and Trae Young, right? They were having some issues, and but both of them been playing quite well. So we just hope to see what happens. And the reason I'm not too high on any of the Atlanta Hawks guys, I just feel like they brought in Gallinari and Bogdanovic, but Bogdanovic is still out. Just I feel like all those guys are gonna eat into each other's usage a little bit. Kevin Huerter 38 minutes. Yeah, this is not gonna continue. You can't stream him until Hunter or Bogdanovic, come back. He's getting the minutes, played really well here. Cam Reddish, you can forget about him. You can't really drop him. He's made DeAndre Hunter took a leap this year. He did not. Clint Capela 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean this is the line. The 13 rebounds, sure, 10 points, sure, but the 2 steals and 3 blocks. His blocks numbers has been insane this season. We'll see if he can keep this up. But the rebound and points, sure, and field goal, yes, he can do that. And Gallinari, if his minutes keeps creeping up, definitely take a look at him. He give you really good free throw. That's his biggest category. If your team needs that, sure. The next game is the Clippers. They just destroyed the Cavaliers. Kawhi Leonard played a back-to-back, and usually on the second night of a back-to-back, Kawhi is gonna chill. He still put up pretty good line, 24 points, a steal, 6 rebounds, efficient from the field. Free throw line, he missed 1 free throw, and Paul George went off. This man, I think this man is still a sell high. He's ranked 13th after this game. Still shooting 51% from the field. Like the rest of the line looks fine to me. 90% free throw is also a little bit high, but 24 points is fine. 3.8 threes is fine. 6.2 rebound. 5.5 assists is a little bit high, but this year both him and Kawhi averaging over 5 assists. They've been running the offense a little bit more, so I'm okay with that. And 1.2 steals, sure. 0.5 blocks. It's just the both shooting from the free throw line and the field. I just don't know if he can sustain this all season. We'll see. Obviously, really strong game here, 36 points. They played the Cleveland Cavaliers, which is pretty good defensive team. Paul George this year has been, fantasy aside, he's really been on just wants to prove everybody that last year's playoff is a fluke, but he's done it way too many times in the playoffs, just choking. So we'll see. Zubac played 27 minutes, but most grabbed 16 rebounds, huge, 2 steals and 3 blocks. Huge numbers from Zubac, but he's not gonna do this every game. Batum really only 24 minutes due to matchup. Cleveland's got a lot of big guys. Serge Ibaka only played 20 due to matchup because Cleveland's got a lot of big guys. And you know what Zubac can do if given 30 minutes, but in today's NBA, traditional big guys, it's just so hard for them to get such, this high minutes. Reggie Jackson, Lou Will, Marcus Morris, Luke Kennard, all those guys, you can't really drop them. Not too interested even streaming them, right? And then on the Cavaliers side, Torrance Prince started in place of Larry Nance Jr. Don't know when Larry Nance Jr. is going to be back, but Kevin Love is going to be back very soon. So Larry Nance Jr.'s value it's going to go straight down. At this point, it'll be very hard to sell him. Torrance Prince started, didn't really do much. Well, Andre Drummond only 22 minutes. Just bad from the field, 4 for 13, only 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Andre Drummond, he's gonna be up and down, because Allen is there. The minutes is gonna be up and down, but there will be, I think at least half of the games you will pop off. Pop off as in like averages 13 rebounds, get you 2 steals and 2 blocks. His defensive stats and rebound, the biggest in the league for sure. You still roster him. See what I would even try to buy low after a few bad games. In limited time, 23, 25 minutes, he still put up big stats, right? And things can change in Cleveland. You hold on to him for a couple of weeks, see what happens, and if he gets traded, can probably win the league. But buy low, when you buy low, just don't buy it low with the top 50 guy. Obviously, just wait for the owner. The owner might get impatient after a few bad games. Colin Sexton and Darius Garland both had a great game. 27, just super efficient from Colin Sexton. Same thing with Garland. Only 2 assists. He had an 11 assist game just a couple days ago, but 23 points, and I'll take it. Great efficiency. Joe Allen, 25 minutes. He just put up stats, giving him the minutes, right? 7 points, 9 rebounds, a steal and 2 blocks, really, really strong. Let's go on to the next team. The Wizards without Westbrook, they pick up wins without Westbrook. Interestingly, and Beal, his usage is not going to be any lower. He's going to average 23, 24 points. He will average 32 points, no problem, right? A steal and block, nice. You bring the scoring every single night and the threes, and because he's played such high minutes, he'll grab rebounds, assists, and some steals and blocks. E. Smith did not have the best game here, but every time Westbrook is out, he's really worth streaming. Give you the assist, most importantly. Didn't really shoot the ball well. While Rui Hachimura, 35 minutes, 11-9, that's good. 5 assists is a surprise, a steal. Obviously, shit on your free throws. If your team needs points and field goal and a little bit rebound, sure, you can grab him. But he's really lacking in so many categories: threes, free throw, assists, steals, and blocks. So it really depends what your team needs. I would only stream him. Danny Advia, high minutes with Westbrook out, but didn't really do much. And Davis Bertans, 26 minutes, 2 steals and a block is really nice, but he's still struggling from the field. He is shooting abysmal percentage from the field this year. 26 minutes here, I'm okay not rushing him, only stream him, right? Until his minutes are back up. And, we don't know when that's going to happen. Alex Lamb played 27 minutes, 10-8. He's not going to get 27 minutes every night, obviously. So you can leave him on the wire. On the Heat side, they are losing. They got to the finals last year and they're losing. I mean, Jimmy Butler is back. They're still losing. Jimmy Butler, 19, 8, 9, 1 steal. 82% from the free throw line. It's okay. I'll take it. Kelly Olynyk, 27 minutes. The minutes are up. Did not really shoot the ball well. A steal and a block is nice. I mean, if Kelly Olynyk can get 28 minutes and consistent 28 minutes a night, I would roster him. But at this, sometimes he's just too inconsistent. Bad hot shooting continues. 8 for 15. 50% from the free throw line. That's a surprise. 11 rebound. That's okay. And his usage is gonna come down. He's gonna come down a bit with Jimmy Butler back. 2 steals and a block. I talked about this earlier. His defensive stats are low. This game it's up. He should give you more stocks. Duncan Robinson only streaming. Tyler Hero, pretty empty line. 20 points. Didn't really grab the rebound. That's the problem with Tyler Hero in fantasy. It's just the assist, steal, and blocks is really lacking. Goran Dragic, he's just coming off the bench, giving you some points and assists. You can roster him. I'm not too high on him if there's a hot guy on the waiver hour. I think guys like this is better off just stream the spot. The next game, the New York Knicks beat the Chicago Bulls. Knicks rotation is very, very interesting. Elfrid Payton got 35 minutes, 28 and 4, and he got 19 minutes. So basically, him and Emmanuel Quickly only got 13 minutes here. So Emmanuel Quickly, you still hold. See what next game is gonna bring, but for sure, he's not gonna get 30 minutes every single game. I mean, it is an outlier because Elfrid Payton's been playing so well this game, right? The coach Thibodeau has to ride with Elfrid Payton. So I think on most nights, Emmanuel Quickly should get at least 20 minutes. See what happens. Hold on to him for a game or two. And he's not like a Chris Boucher, where his upside is gonna be like a top 20 player. So there is no point holding onto him if he, next to him, if he doesn't get 25 minutes, you can drop him, right? This is gonna be the same situation throughout the season. While guys like Alec Burks, I am okay with dropping Alec Burks. Reggie Bullock is back, in the starting lineup, playing 27 minutes. So there's no point holding Alec Burks, to be honest. And just like Emmanuel Quickly, his upside, even in 30 minutes, his upside is like a top 70, 80 guy. It's not like a Chris Boucher or Nerlens Noel. Nerlens Noel in 30 minutes, you bring in the defensive stats, right? Nerlens Noel, 20 minutes, he had 3 blocks. That's good enough. Elfrid Payton, I'm not adding this guy after this game for sure. RJ Barrett, 32 minutes. 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Yep. Still good from the field. overall his efficiency has been pretty good this season, I would say. So you can roster him, but just be careful of the percentage. Mitchell Robinson 28 minutes, no blocks, 2 steals. Hopefully, I just want him to block more shots, be more aggressive, get the blocks with his fantasy owner. Julius Randle continue to be scary. Finally, he had a bad free throw night. Finally, 0 for 2. But for the season, he's still shooting 81%. I really expect this to come down. 26 points, 2 steals is nice. But the minutes are so high. But if he's not getting injured, he can put up. He's the number 1 guy in your on the Knicks. On the Bulls side, Zach LaVine, 38 minutes. Missed all his threes, 24 points. 7 assists is really nice. He really upped his assists this season. No defensive stat, but Zach LaVine continues to be strong. But I just don't know. He's 17th ranked, shooting 51%. It's like Paul George. Both guys should be low 40s, in my opinion. And both guys are shooting 90% from the free throw line. So, he's still going to be really strong. It's just I don't expect those percentages to continue. He might have like a 10-game stretch where he just shoot the ball horribly, and his ranking is going to come down. Kobe White still shooting the ball horribly, but 6 assists and a steal. Every time Kobe White gets a steal, I'll celebrate. I take it. It's really nice. Thaddeus Young is a must pick up. Must pick up in all leagues until Wendell Jr. and Carter Jr. come back. Then we'll see. It's like a month from now. 5 steals and a block, 19 points. Super efficient from the field. Challenging free throw, but it's just Thaddeus Young. Over the years, a couple of years ago, he was only averaging like 13, 14 points, 1.5 steals, and he was ranking in the top 50 or 60 because of the steal numbers and efficiency. Lauri Markkanen shooting fell off, only attempted 8 shots here. And the problem with him is he doesn't give you any other stats, right? He's been scoring quite nicely. Patrick Williams, I'm not too interested in. Well, Daniel Gafford. Even Wendell Carter Jr. out, his minutes just not high. He's mainly like an energy guy. The next game is the Houston Rockets. They got destroyed by Thunder. Christian Wood, their best player, only 22 minutes due to a blowout, and they have a back-to-back coming up. So I'm not too worried about him. DeMarcus Cousins got some wrong. 25 minutes, 26 minutes. Pretty good stat line. And, in the past 2 games, Wood has not, it's not like he has not played too well. His minutes, he didn't really play. Last game, they blow OKC out. In this game, OKC blow Rockets out. So, he just didn't play in the 4th quarter. Victor Oladipo continues to shit on your field goal and free throw to some extent. If your team really is an efficient team, you can try to trade him to get some equal value back with a guy that's more efficient, right? 8 for 24, he has all the green light with John Wall out. 2 steals is nice, 19 points, but yeah, the efficiency is a problem. Eric Gordon, every time John Wall is out, you must stream Eric Gordon for some points. He give you that, and 2 steals and 4 assists, also nice. PJ Tucker, not too interesting. Jayshawn Tate, they only got 1 block here. You only stream this guy for some defensive stats. Well, DeMarcus Cousins had a pretty good game, but if it's not a blowout, Cousins only plays 16, 17 minutes because Wood is going to get those 8, 9 minutes in the 4th quarter. And on the OKC side, with everybody out, pretty much, Darius Bazley has played really, really well. 18 minutes here. 34 points. 18 and 12. 2 blocks is nice. He has played quite well, to be honest, and it's really worth picking him back up if he's out there, right? Giving you the rebound, giving you the blocks, and in the beginning of the season he was giving you that, and good scoring as well. Maybe he's figured it out, but obviously a couple guys were out. Shea was out, their best the best usage guy, but his usage he doesn't really matter. It's not like the guy he's running the offense or whatever. He's just playing within the flow of the offense, so he should get the same number of shots. Maybe he's figured out. I would pick him up. There aren't many guys on the waiver wire that consistently get 30 minutes, and he's a long-term hold, right? His role on this team is not going to change. While Theo Maledon, 36 minutes here. I understand Shea is out. It took 12. He shot the ball horribly, but the 6 steals is an outlier. But I mean, I would just also pick him up, see what happens, right? If he gets 36 minutes tonight, you have to take a look on guys like this. But obviously, a couple guys were out. Hamadou Diallo, 33 minutes. This whenever this guy gets minutes, he produces in fantasy. 3 steals here, 16 and 9. You can stream here until Shea comes back. Whenever that's gonna be. Lou Dort, yeah, can't forget about him. Only 9 minutes here. Horford, 7 turnovers. He's probably under a 1 turnover guy. 7 turnovers here. I don't know what's going on. I know what's going on. All the guys, Shea is out, so he has to run the offense a little bit more. 2 steals and 3 assists. He's still a must roster guy in my opinion. Let's go on to the next game. Yeah, Timberwolves, they just keep losing, and I think they want to lose to get the lottery picks, right? D'Angelo Russell just carrying a questionable tag every single game. It's like the guys on the Lakers. I don't think he's hurt. He's just they have a back-to-back later this week. Let's see if he can play both. They just want to give him an excuse to not play, to tank basically. But whenever he plays, he's okay producing values. 3 blocks here is really nice. I would take it. While Malik Beasley went off, 29 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, high efficiency. He's definitely sure being a surprise this season, and his role on this team, I think, is pretty secure. He's 65th ranked player. Shooting 56%, 83% from the field. I think 56% is a bit high from the field, maybe 44, 43. But it's not too far from, what he can do, right? He can probably average 18, 19 points. So he might just be a top 70 guy moving forward. And his role on this team is pretty secure. Naz Reid, play 32. You keep streaming him until Cat comes back, whenever that be. Probably later this week. Joshua Okogie, no, not too interesting. Anthony Edwards, with Cat out, you can stream him, but with Cat comes back, he's not gonna play this high minutes and the usage, and he doesn't do anything outside of giving you just brute force on his way to get like 15 points. Nothing else really. Ricky Rubio, stream him for assists, but if he doesn't give you assists on that day, he doesn't give you any value. Vanderbilt is close to drop territory. In 60 minutes, he grabbed you 11 rebounds, so I like to see that, but just not enough minutes. On the Spurs side, DeMar DeRozan popped off. 30 points, 8 rebounds, which is really strong, nothing to talk about. Well, Keldon Johnson. Return of Derek White definitely, is having an impact on Keldon, I would say. Derek White played 25 minutes, sure. I think eventually he's going to play 30, right? Popovich is going to play this guy more minutes. And 8 assists. I thought he's going to impact Lonnie Walker the most. I mean, it is having an impact on him. But just having an extra guy on your roster all of a sudden playing 25 minutes, I think it might have an impact in Keldon, but it's just a bad game on, Keldon Johnson will be better than this, but maybe Derek White's return is going to have a big impact on him. Jacob Berto, you must stream this guy until Eldridge comes back. Right, 19 and 8 here. 4 blocks is really, really strong. But when Eldridge comes back, he's going to get 20 minutes and not do much. DeJounte Murray, another strong game. Didn't really shoot the ball well. 30 minutes here. 15, almost a triple-double. 6 assists, not almost. 4 assists away, 2 steals. Still, this year, what's his ranking? And I think his steal numbers, he's 63rd ranked. Only averaging 1.3 steals. It seems like he can sustain everything else, and if I think he can get 1.7, 1.8, so he can be a top 50 guy, right? I expect his steal numbers to go up quite a bit. And let's go on to the next game. Only 2 more games. Let's do it. Phoenix Suns and the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans destroyed them. DeAndre Ayton, 13-11. Every time I look over, he's averaging his season average, and I don't think, he's gonna go up from here. Maybe give you a little bit more blocks, right? But it's been really disappointing for people who drafting him in the second round. Only averaging 1.1 blocks as well. So really, really disappointing. I don't really see how he can do better. He's not aggressive on offense. Devin Booker, same thing, 2 assists. He is only gonna give you the scoring and nothing else. Really, really disappointing for him. While Chris Paul, with the return of Devin Booker, just fell off. For assists and a steal, he should average like seven, 8 assists, and maybe 14 points. That's about it. Steals though, he should, his steal number should be go up. He's a career 1.7, 1.8 steals guy. So Cameron Johnson, 26 minutes, didn't really do much. While Mikal Bridges struggled shooting the ball, 0 for 7. Right, if he hit 2 threes, it's a pretty good line. 14 points. The main thing he brings is this defensive stats. His steal numbers are still low this season. Just expect him to have like an explosion 5 steals game, then just move his steal numbers up to like 1.1. Right, 3 blocks is really strong. Jay Crowder, you can forget about him. Just give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Uh, let's look at the New Orleans Pelicans side. Brandon Ingram, 23 points, but I would like to see him get more rebounds. 6 assists is okay here. 2 blocks. I still think Brandon Ingram has room to grow. He is ranked 37th. I think he should probably be a top 30 guy in my opinion. He can average 23 points, 5 rebounds. Oh, he's averaging 4.7, so that's not too bad. I think it's due to his high assists in the beginning of the season, right? After the first week, he's probably averaging 3 point something assists. 4.7 is fine. Steals 0.7 is low, but blocking one shot, I think has room to grow. I think maybe a top 30 guy. He's been underperforming just a little bit, I think. Zion Williamson is really strong. 28 points, 12 for 14. Really destroyed Suns inside. 7 rebound is nice. 6 assists is also nice. 1 steal, no blocks, but he's plus 37. Steven Adams came back, continued to grab those rebounds. Didn't really shoot the ball well. Interestingly, 1 steal, okay game. Eric Bledsoe. His steals has disappeared. His steals has disappeared, right? He's ranked 172nd. While playing 30 minutes a game, I am just patiently waiting for his steal numbers to come back. If the steal numbers don't come, really he doesn't really have that much value, to be honest. 3.7 assists is real nice. Sorry, not real nice. 3.7 assists is okay. Field goal, he's not a good field goal guy. He's not a good free throw shooter. And if he's not giving you the steals, it's like a situation with Dante DiVincenzo. If he's not giving you the steals, there's no point holding him, right? I still hold him because he's been getting 30 minutes a night. But offensively, so many guys on this Pelicans team. He's like the 5th or even 6th option on this team, right? Lonzo Ball played 24 minutes. I don't know why Lonzo's minutes is low this game. He's in some kind of foul trouble for fouls, but the assists, I like to see that go up. Lonzo has also been underperforming quite a bit. Still ranked 83rd. As bad as he's playing, only averaging 4.6 assists. I expect this guy to be a 6 assist guy, right? Efficiency wise, 41%, 64% from for sure. He's a pretty bad efficiency guy. Hitting 2.5 threes, that's good. He can do that. So, I think Lonzo can go up from here if he doesn't get traded. If he does get traded to a team and he's a starting PG, he'll put up better stats. Him and his brother are just so good fantasy-wise. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 20 minutes, you can forget about him. 3 steals. This guy has been a pretty big steals guy this year in limited time. Josh Hart, 22 minutes, give you the rebounds. Did not give you the rebounds, sorry. And that's his best category. You only stream him for rebounds. Let's go to the last game of the night. Boston Celtics and Sacramento Kings. Kings got the win. Celtics. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum continue to get. Kemba Walker is out this game. and they continue to get averaging 20 shots, over 20 shots for Jason Tatum. 27 points, almost a triple double. It's good to see him getting 2 steals. He has been in and out of the lineup this year. COVID, he's ranked 18th. I think for him, he should also be he can move up a little bit, top 15, top 12. 27 points. I mean, the line looks good this year. He upped his assists a little bit so far, 4.1. But I think he can score more points, on this team, and a little bit more steals maybe. He's a guy that's we call him a mini Kawhi Leonard with more threes. Kawhi Leonard is way more more efficient than him. Gets more steals, but he like Kawhi is just not really no weakness, right? He's also not a huge turnover guy, so give you a little bit of boost across the board in all categories. While Jaylen Brown, his hot shooting fell off this game, 7 for 18, 38%. I talk about Jaylen Brown so many times. I think at some point it's gonna fall off, and return of Kemba Walker is gonna take away his usage a little bit as well. 21 points here is still good, but pretty empty line. He is ranked Jaylen. He's ranked outside of 25th. I think he should be in the top 40 range. 26 points is gonna come down for sure. 52% from the field is gonna also come down. So we'll see what happened with this guy. Jeff Teague, forget about him. Tristan Thompson, Daniel Theis both got decent minutes. Tristan Thompson 22 minutes, 17 and 10. But he can grab you 8 rebounds every single night. But Daniel Theis, 1 block here. He's been playing quite well. Not so much this game. The Celtics center rotation is definitely interesting. Robert Williams, 19 minutes producing, 2 steals and a block, 8 rebounds. They have a back-to-back. They did have a back-to-back, so they will have a back-to-back. Did they play yesterday? I'm not too sure. They did play yesterday. So on nights like this, having a back-to-back, you can definitely stream Robert Williams or Tristan Thompson for those categories that you need. And on the Kings side, just so strong from Harrison Barnes this season. He's been for sure a surprise so far. 51st, right? Shooting 50% from the field. But hey, there are other guys like in the top 30 shooting 52, 53%, and historically they're not. Harrison Barnes also he's not gonna shoot this well. Maybe 46, 47, but he really upped his assist numbers. Not really. He's averaging maybe a 2 assist guy over the years. 17 points, yeah, I can see that. Moving forward, just efficient, don't really turn the ball over. Still rostering him for sure. 1 block is also nice. Marvin Bagley, his minutes, his hot streak has disappeared. 9 points, 6 rebounds. Still stream him for points and rebounds, but just remember, it's probably he's negative everywhere else. Richaun Holmes, 30 points. After blocking 6 shots a couple games ago, didn't really give you any stocks here. It really depends on which team they play, right? Celtics, maybe they just don't give out a lot of stocks, right? Play a bad team, sure. Buddy Hield, 11 rebound is for sure a surprise, for sure. 0 assists, 1 steal is okay. I'll take it. 50 points. He has not been shooting the ball well this season. He had a couple of good games last week, but the volume of threes he's providing is really valuable. Averaging 4 threes a game, making 4 threes. De'Aaron Fox had a pretty good game. 11 assists, 2 steals, only 1 rebound, good efficiency, 26 points. Sure, he's still underperforming a little bit this season. He should be a top 50, 60 guy, right? After this game, he's ranked 96 due to his low free throw. I think he should get more steals, at least 1.5 steals, 1.6. And I expect his scoring and assists to also go up. Only 6.6. Last year he was averaging 7 point something. Maybe it's due to the rookie running the offense. Tyrese Halliburton, 30 minutes here, 4 steals. He's just so good. 2 steals, 4 assists, efficient game, 21 points. He is like a more efficient version of the LaMelo Ball. Maybe the volume stats is not there because he doesn't get an opportunity to run the offense as much, But this season so far, he's been averaging 11 points. That's fine. 2.2 threes. That's good. 5.4 assists, that's really valuable. 1.2 steals is really good. 0.6 blocks. He's a, you know, 8 category machine. 3.7 rebound is low, and 11 points is maybe a little bit low, but he doesn't really turn the ball over as well. So he's ranked top 50 at the moment, 52nd, and I think he can continue doing this. Whiteside got his 17 minutes, didn't really do much. So, Whiteside has been in the lineup over the past couple games, and because of this, Marvin Bagley's minutes has been down a little bit. But in 18, 19 minutes, you can stream Whiteside. He does have provide the upside, giving you like 5 blocks a game in 20 minutes. That's it for all the games. See you guys tomorrow.